Hey, what's up, Auspicious family?
Yo.
Welcome to another Auspicious vlog. I'm right here with Noah.
What's up?
The cool Noah. So, I know a lot of people know about Nathan, what's going on with Nathan and everything, but a lot of people don't know that my oldest son, he's 12 years old, he's autistic, and he is on the autism spectrum. And that has been something that we've been struggling with for a very long time. We're autistic parents, and with that brings a lot of different challenges. And Noah has been amazing. He's made so much improvements. I don't know if you remember when you were younger, but you used to slap yourself very, very hard.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And now he stopped doing that. He doesn't do that anymore. He does have some things that he needs to work on, which is behavioral and redirecting. But I think that every young kid, regardless of whether Noah's in the spectrum or not, I even did it. I was rebellious against my parents. I did bad things. I got spanked here and there for not listening. So I think it's important to bring up my son and let you guys know who he is. And my son's not perfect. He makes mistakes. But the thing is that I know my son is a pure-hearted child. He has a really good heart. He loves people. He looks out for... I'm laughing because Noah's not looking at the camera. He's looking at the screen right here because I have a screen that is showing us.
Yeah.
Noah struggles to look at the camera directly. Whenever I take him, hey, we're going to take some pictures. He never looks at the camera. It's just something that's a lot of the autistic kids do, and I don't know why, but it is what it is. But anyways, this is my son.
Yeah.
Noah. He loves video games.
And
You love playing Fortnite.
yeah.
You're really good at it.
Yeah.
You know that? And you're a lot better than I am on that game, because that's... Anyways, before you talk, hold on. He's really good at Fortnite, I think, for having such challenges. He's really good. And he plays online. We have a gaming channel called Auspicious Gaming.
Heck
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I don't spend as much time as I would like to. I left it, but we're going to come back. But I think that it's important for you guys to get to know Noah, because he has gone through so much. And I love the mentality that he has, even though he's not perfect. I can't say that enough. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. My son makes mistakes, but that doesn't define him. Do you know what that means, though? Your mistakes don't define you. That means that, look at me. That means that just because you make mistakes and you don't listen sometimes, or you with your mom, you sometimes argue, or sometimes you don't listen, that doesn't define you as a person. We all make mistakes. You understand that? So my son struggles with behavioral problems, which is he gets very combatant sometimes. He does hit my doors, slams my doors. He hits the walls. Sometimes he hits in the bed.
Yeah.
It's bed, and he has those. But we always tell Noah, "Hey Noah, you have two choices. You either
change it or turn it around.
Yes. So.
Or calm down.
Yes. And so we try to work with him because he has a lot of emotions and they need to come out. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel when you get angry where you have to hit stuff? Why do you feel that way?
Because whenever I get stressed out really quick, I get really upset at people, and it just doesn't make me. It just doesn't feel. It's like it's not fair for me. It's like people don't want me to speak right now. It's like people want to speak, talk over me, and I'm like, whenever people do that, sometimes I usually get angry and I'm like, dude, why are you doing that to me? I'm speaking.
Like in class, huh? I see that happening in class. Whenever Noah's in class and he's talking, a lot of the kids are not muted, so they're talking over him, and he gets so upset.
The only person that keeps talking
Hold on. We're not going to say names.
Sorry.
We're not going to say names, okay?
Sorry.
Okay. So, but the thing is that he has, those troubles where he wants to speak out and defend himself. But you change it around when I tell you, hey, that's not the way you behave. That's not the way that you act whenever you see something. Because I know that I'm not the perfect parent, guys. So when you're watching this, you might say, well, that's not good that you're telling him that. Or that. He's my son. I'm his father. And I'm going to make mistakes. But I'm going to raise him how I think, to my best abilities, basically. My son, he does cuss a lot. I'm going to admit it to everybody here. My son cusses a lot. And I constantly work with him. I constantly, I think that our mistakes whenever, and I'm going to own up to it. Whenever we were working before Nathan, Noah was watched by my father-in-law, and he was watched by many different people that we trust, of course. And whenever he was done with his work, he would be on the computer playing like the computer games, but you drifted off into YouTube.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of the end for you, buddy. And he has picked up so much from YouTube, guys. It is ridiculous. I caught him one time. I'm going to tell him. I caught him one time watching like Mario, like little stuffed animals. And it was Mario, and it was like the Super Mario people. And I was like, oh, he's watching Mario, so he's fine. And then I heard the audio, and they were cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so a lot of the cartoons, and I want everyone to be careful with this, because there's a lot of cartoons that I didn't know that are being flipped around, and they're adding voices to them, right?
Yeah.
They have their own voice, like the guys, their channel or something.
Yeah. But like, in the behind the scenes, they're like actors, and then they act, and they just do it because they want to see what is their
Like that?
Yeah. Like the puppets, like you put them like up their butts, and then like, and I'm just like used to doing that because like.
Yeah, Noah has picked that up. That's one thing that he does do a lot whenever he meets people or we're in a social like setting with other people. When they talk to him, he can you show him how you do that?
Whenever I say hi to someone, I'm like,
Hi, Noah.
Hi, what's up?
He does that a lot, and I tell him, hey, put your hand down. Down, put your hand away. That's because he does that, and so that's one thing that he's picked up a lot. And then, there's no excuse as to whatever. Whenever he cusses, I do correct him. It's not like I say, oh, well, fudge it and let him do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because I have said bad words. I'm not perfect. My wife has said bad words. We're not perfect. We grew up in a very rough setting. My bringing up was very rough in the neighborhood, and I didn't have the correct guidance when I was growing up. So a lot of my talk is a lot of street talk, and that has still, I'm still working on it. But I am aware of it when I catch myself like, oh, I didn't mean to say that, and so we catch them. So I talk with Noah, and I tell him, hey, watch what you say. Don't say this. Don't say that. It's not appropriate. We have worked a lot on some words that you've heard on YouTube. Remember you told me? Mm-hmm. Some of the words, and I say, what does that mean? And what do you say? I don't know. Well, how did you hear it? YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that can get you in a lot of trouble because some of these words are very, very mean to say. You know what I'm talking about? So, I'm being really honest with you guys because we have to be straight up. A lot of people that have channels and they act like they're the best family in the world and they don't make mistakes, and we're strictly God-fearing people that don't make any mistakes and we don't sin. That's not who we are. We do go to church every Sunday on Zoom. We try our best to be the best people that we can, but we have to be able to be real as well. We're not fake. This is what it is, and this is how sometimes it's gonna be. And I feel that sometimes we live in a closet of shame, basically, like, oh, we don't want to step out of it. No, I am owning up to my mistakes. And that's what I tell Noah. Look, you made a mistake, own up to it. You did this and you did that. Because I've also been working on him, because instead of him telling me the truth, he lies so that way I don't correct him. And I've been working on that, huh? Because that's not the way you're supposed to be, right? How do you feel? What are you looking at?
I feel like that I whenever people want me to look at things, I look at them at the same time. Like I look at something like a different object, and I look at the camera at the same time, and I feel like that it just hurts my eyes. And then
No, it's okay. I mean, I wanted to see if you're still with me in the conversation, or because sometimes a lot of people, whenever they drift off, they call it drifting. Like what you're doing right now. What are you looking at? This?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you were looking that way, were you paying attention to what I was saying, or you weren't?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. We're talking about being real and being open, and how you, instead of telling me the truth whenever you're saying something, we have to be upfront about it and say, hey, look, you know what? For example, he ate all my chips the other day, and he lied to me about it. Huh? And I told him that lying is, even though they're small white lies, that's what they call them, white lies, they're lies. And who is the father of all lies?
The devil?
Mm-hmm. So we have to make sure that we don't lie. We have to make sure that we tell the truth, even when it's not convenient. Right? So we have to work on that. So I'm working with him on that as well. So my child is not the perfect child. So what? Noah's not the perfect being, but I'm not perfect neither. No one is supposed to be. Did you know that, Noah? No one's supposed to be perfect. God said so himself. You guys are imperfect because of an imperfect world. However, we have to try our best to be as good as we can be, because in the end of the day, what I tell you about yawning open with your open mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta go like this. Okay? I'm working with Noah in a lot of things, guys. I'm always working on my son. Some people might not like it, but who cares? I want the best for him. And I'm always going to be, around to guide you and make sure that you don't mess up, right? Why would you want to... if you know there's a hole where he's walking, let's suppose there's a hole down there. Why wouldn't I tell him there's a hole down there? Hey, dude, there's a hole over there. You're going to fall. Then he falls. And then what I tell you? I told you there was a hole there. Why didn't you listen to me? And I'm going to get him out of that hole, and we're going to keep walking. And guess what? If he falls again, who cares? I'm going to be there for him. Because guess what? We always make mistakes, and we as grown-ups fall inside holes. And who picks us up without judging us? God. Simple as that. This is my son. He's autistic. He's 12 years old. He's amazing. Best heart ever. He cares so much about so many people. He's a really good kid. He really is. He obviously has some mistakes, just like I do, but we're working on him constantly. Mm-hmm. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Every morning I work with Noah, and I tell him to say a mantra. I think that developing your kids' self-love is very important right now. Very important.
We are the way we are, and the Father that helps us out by carrying us out is God, aka Jesus. That we like Him very much because He's the best God, and we like Jesus because He's in our hearts, and we know how He died, and because He died because He did it to save us all.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that I often try to teach Noah that he's more than his diagnosis. And so every morning we do a morning mantra with him. Do you remember the mantra? Cover your mouth when you go. What is it?
I am the voice.
Tell them. Don't tell me.
Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt.
What's going on with you, man?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to get back on it, huh?
Yeah.
You told me, Dad, I already know it. I already know what to do. Huh?
We'll stop the cat.
Stop the cat, bro. Alright. I am the voice.
I am the voice.
I will lead, not
I
follow.
will lead, not follow.
I'll believe, not
I
doubt.
believe, not doubt.
I'll create, not destroy.
Always, I was thinking to say that because I thought that was the next word. I will create, not destroy. I'm a force for good. I'm a force for God. I am the leader. Defy the odds. Step up and you stand there. Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Oh, yes. I am auspicious.
And I'm the greatest.
Yeah, that's right. See? That's how you do it, bro. I love you, buddy. Keep it up, man. Alright? Keep it up. You'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll do more of these. I think it's awesome to kind of let you guys know how we are with each other. Get to know us as who we are, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more than my name. I am more than just the Auspicious family. You know, and then the title that is giving in the social media status. So, you know, they're special need parents and they love Nathan and they're all about Nathan and they're God-fearing people and that's it. No, we make mistakes. We constantly have to work with things. Me and Noah, you know, sometimes we battle it out, you know, with him trying to be, you know, trying to like be disrespectful sometimes and I have to work with him. Hey, no, that's not how we do things. But we talk it out, you know, and I think that's important. But I wanted you guys to kind of get to know him a little bit. We're rolling with the punches as it goes, and I hope this helped you guys. Any autism parents out there watching, anybody that's, you know, our kids are not going to be perfect, guys. We need to stop making it seem like they are and putting that image in front of other people because we want to please other people. We're not here to please other people. You know? This is who we are, and at the end of the day, whoever's going to judge is going to be God. Nobody else. So I think that we have to be real and come to the acceptance of where we are as a family. Okay, this is who we are. We have, you know, we have certain issues that are going on. We have behavioral issues. Noah says bad words. We have to work on that. Me and Pam, sometimes we go head to head on some things we don't agree on, you know, but we work it out. At the end of the day, we work it out. So, regardless of what day we have with Noah, I go in there and I say, hey, I love you, son. At the end of the day. Pam, same thing. We had a rough day or whatever. We didn't agree on some things. At the end of the day, I love you. And that's how it should be. We're not perfect. We're not a perfect family. We never claim to be. And I know a lot of people expect some from us, but we're not.
So I guess it's amateur. I mean, like, show your beans, Karen.
Yeah, show your beans. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come sit down so we can do shout-outs for the week. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. We're going to roll in the shout-outs from last week's video. You want to roll them in, Pam? No? Oh, actually, I play them here. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to get shouted out in our next YouTube video, all you guys have to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a
comment down below.
yes.
And
as our family always says, remember,
you are auspicious.
We'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys in the next vlog. We love y'all. Bye bye.